I have random thoughts in my head, and sometimes I let them come out of my mouth. Welcome back to Random Thoughts. I am Dee Marie, and I'm here with Ashley once again. Aren't you glad to see her, guys? Yes. So today we wanted to talk about couponing. Now, what I wanted you to know, because I really was expecting her to come over and talk about extreme couponing. What is the difference between extreme couponing and regular?
I think that extreme couponers are a little bit of crazy and they're preparing for some kind of apocalypse because they have shelves full of stuff that they probably won't use in 5 years, and most of it will probably go out of expiration before they could even use it. And some things I guess would be smart to stockpile, like if you're a mom that has diaper needs and obviously paper towel and toilet paper and stuff like that that you're always gonna need. But even stuff with deodorant and toothpaste, those things do have expiration dates.
True.
So
yeah, I mean, I did try that when my daughter was born, to do the stockpile of the diapers. But kids grow out of the sizes so quickly.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, why did you do that?
The nice thing about that is a lot of stores you don't need to have a receipt in order to exchange something. So even if your kid grows out of the diapers, you could always bring it back to the store and be like, can I just get a bigger size?
Yeah. So extreme couponers are kind of like hoarders who are just trying to beat the thing and get 12 cents a piece.
And now I do think that some extreme couponers are good, because there are people out there that'll actually clip the coupons and go through all the work and get a whole bunch of stuff for free, and then they'll actually donate it to a charity or a church, or have a stockpile that caters to the needs of the community, where if somebody's down on their luck, they could come in and pick stuff from their stockpile. But if you're just gonna keep it for yourself, like Honey Boo Boo and June or whatever that lady's name is, so you just see her on video and she has all this stuff stocked up and it's only for you, I'm kind of against that.
Yeah, okay. So you tell us about your couponing. What is it?
Well, I only clip coupons for the things that I would actually use, or maybe had seen a commercial for it or something and I want to try it, and I feel like, hey, if I'm going to try it, I might as well save some money buying it and see if I like it. And, I only get the one Sunday paper and clip the coupons out of that. I don't get multiple papers or dumpster dive through people's stuff or go into my neighbors' yards and steal their Sunday papers to get their coupons.
Yeah, that's kind of extreme. That's extreme. I feel like I don't do coupons enough. My sister, she's a couponer, and she's always telling me, if you just went to the store, you get a better deal. But I'm the kind of person, I'm like, but I know if I go to Aldi's, it's always cheap.
See, and the thing with that is I feel like Aldi's does have some things that are good, but you'd be surprised. It kind of makes me sick when I see Dollar General inserts, because they slip them right in to the coupon section. But I'm looking at the prices in the Dollar General ad, and you just assume that since it's Dollar General, you're saving money. And that crap is so expensive in comparison to what you could be paying for it if you actually just use coupons.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see this book of yours.
Okay, well, I have a coupon binder. I actually set up one of my friends with one of these coupon binders because she was so intrigued by my organization skills. And I recommend anyone that's serious to get into couponing that they get a coupon binder, because it just helps you keep organized. And it's definitely, something, because you don't want to be standing there in the middle of the aisles, just shuffling through papers and little coupons falling over the floor. So you have to have, something with pockets, preferably closed. This one's not closed. The one that I used to have was closed. But something to just, in the front, I store, just random coupons. This is actually a coupon book that some kid was, selling to my door. And I've never even used it because I forget that it's in there. But pretty much any store, there's coupons in there for it. And so kind of regret that. And then on the inside of the coupon binder, I have it sorted out by section. So each grocery store, I tried to do it by aisle, since I primarily shop at Harris Teeter. But then when I went to another grocery store, I was like, okay, yeah, this is all mixed up. So I just did it by section. So I have, and I keep paper in the front so that I can write down what I want to buy at the store. And what I do is I make a list. I'm really OCD, so this isn't by any means normal. But I use a solid colored pen, blue or black, to write down what I actually want to buy, if you run out of eggs or something. And then what I'll do is take a different colored pen and I'll write down whatever I have a coupon for, either next to what I already have written down or beneath it. And then I'll go through with another colored pen, and that's what I match up the store ads with. So let's say Harris Teeter has $1 eggs, and I'll write that next to my eggs in red. Instead of writing Harris Teeter $1 eggs, I just know that the pink pen means Harris Teeter. And then if I'm going to another store, which I hardly ever do that, I primarily just been doing like, you know, Harris Teeter. But if I, you know, feel like I have the time to go through other store ads, like Kroger will be blue, and then like, you know, Food Lion will be yellow.
Okay.
And I'll do that. And then
See, that would work for me because I'm very color coordinated.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to identify things by going, oh, that color goes with that. That works for me.
Right.
Words, there's too many I don't understand.
And then in the front, I keep like, you know, store stuff so that I, when I go to these stores, I won't forget that I have these. So like, these are only Target coupons or only coupons for Food Lion. Because if I mix them in with the other coupons, I'll forget that I have them.
Okay.
And so then my sections that I have is the grocery section. So this is pretty much anything that's your non-perishable items, canned goods, boxed food, anything that's in the center aisles of the store. And then I have my refrigerated stuff, which is going to be like your, you know, meats and cheeses and milk and all that. And then freezer stuff, baby/pet for like any dog food, diapers, stuff like that. And then I have a health and beauty section, so that's going to be like your razors, your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And then I have the home goods, which is going to be like toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning stuff. That's all going to be home stuff. And then the last section that I have is my business section. So that's going to be like all like fast food places or restaurants or even like a place like Meineke where you go and get your oil change. So all the other stuff that's not food will go in that section.
Okay.
And
now, do you take the book with you to the
I do.
stores, or do you like?
And it's so funny because when I walk in the store, like I could see the people at the register, like, oh god, here comes another crazy coupon lady.
I feel that way. I don't know. For me, your book is just a little intimidating. I'm like, oh my god, is she gonna pull out like a million coupons, or is she just gonna like pick out just a couple, or what are we about to do here? Like.
But I actually do like sit down before I go to the store, and I mean it's kind of to a fault because like if I need milk and bread and like the basics, like I know that I cannot go to a store without being prepared and like me actually making sure that there's not any store ads are gonna match up and save me more on my milk and like coupons that I might have for a certain kind of milk. Like I cannot just go into a grocery store and get milk because I'm like having buyer's remorse the whole time. Like, oh my gosh, I probably could have saved like $1 on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is like very organized, but like you said, it's your OCD.
Yeah.
But like, how did you like get started on this? Like,
well, I actually worked at Harris Teeter. I used to do like third shift cashier, and that's when all the crazy coupon ladies come in is at night because they don't have to worry about like all the other people in the store, and they can take their time like standing in the middle of the aisle with their binders and matching things up. And on top of that, all the people that do stocking, they do it at night. So if through the day something is missing because a lot of people came in and used their coupons to get it for free or something like that, chances are there's a stock guy who, you know, probably has a couple extra minutes on his hand where you could be like, hey, there's no more of this on the shelf. Can you go check back there for me?
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I go and I ask them for the stuff and they get it for me. And, you know, people who don't know that, they were like, oh, it sucks. I had this whole game plan for getting this and it was all out. No, it wasn't. It was just in the back. You just have to ask.
Yeah. See, I have a friend of mine. I'm afraid of Harris Teeter. Like, I'm not afraid. Like, I have a system. I hit all these first.
Yeah.
If they don't have everything I need, then I'll go to Food Lion or Kroger, and then from there I'll go to Harris Teeter if I absolutely
And you're not alone. A lot of people have this misconception that Harris Teeter is like the richy grocery store and everything's like so much more
my thing is I don't coupon. Like I just walk in and I go, I need
and it
this
is if you're not couponing, but if you have coupons, you actually end up saving a lot more because Harris Teeter is one of the only stores that actually doubles your coupons.
Oh, okay.
Up to 99 cents. Every day.
I'll have to like go shopping with you sometime.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show me how to do this. You are.
But yeah, that is how I started. I used to see these you know groups of women, and it's almost like an event. Like they will come in groups of like anywhere between 2 and 6 women all together with their carts and their binders, and they'll sit there. Hey girl, get this. If you have this coupon, you can get this for free. And so then they would come to the register and they'll have like 2 carts full of stuff, and then their bottom line total is like $10. I'm like, okay, you need to talk with me. And so I actually did have one of the ladies sit down after my shift and like explain everything to me, and that's how I learned.
Do they have teams? Like I just feel like this is a sport. Like they should have teams and be against each other and go who can save the most.
I mean, they're not necessarily teams, but there are a lot of churches now that are teaching couponing classes, and a lot of times those are the girls that are going out together. Is like people that meet each other through these classes.
I think that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
I mean, the way our economy is right now, like, we need to save every bit of money we can.
Absolutely.
So, like, I'm totally for the couponing.
Yeah.
I just have to sit down and do it.
And the thing is, people think that it takes a lot of time, but it's really not. Like, I get my paper on Sunday. Admittingly, I probably don't even open up my paper and take it out of the plastic until, like, Wednesday. And it'll take me, like, maybe 30 minutes.
All right, Ashley, thanks again for coming on the show. Definitely think about couponing. Do you blog about couponing, or is it just the news?
I don't know. Like, there's been a couple people that have asked me, like, how I do it, and I'll just send them, like, this really long story on Facebook that I sent you. And it's just, like, all these tips on couponing, like, you know, which stores have which rules and what you can do at each store and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, she doesn't blog about couponing, guys. Sorry, so I won't have any links below. But definitely, you know, let me know, do you coupon? And just comment below on, you know, what your tips are as far as couponing, if you do coupon. So, we're going to close this out with the random question of the day, which is, would you rename yourself if you could, and what would you name yourself?
Absolutely. I have one of the most common names ever, and it drives me crazy because, number one, there's a ton of Ashley, so if somebody says Ashley, everybody turns around. And number two, a lot of people, when they say actually, it sounds like Ashley, and so that's really annoying too. But I don't know what I would change my name to. Like, I definitely don't want, like, some weird stripper name, because a lot of, like, unique names really just sound like stripper names.
Yeah.
And you think you're doing a kid a favor, but you're not.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just something not common. Not.
What's your middle name?
Elizabeth, which is also very common.
Yeah, that's common too.
But that's why I gave my kids weird names, which I hope aren't stripper names. But
I don't think I would rename myself. I mean, I would change the spelling of my name, because my name is spelled like Andrea. Everybody says Andrea, so I would spell it with the D-R-A-Y-A, so people would go, oh, Andrea, instead of Andrea. So I would spell it differently. I wouldn't change
maybe
my
like
name.
with an O in the front instead of an A. Andrea.
Yeah, I don't know. I would spell it more phonetically. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Definitely comment below. Let me know, would you change your name? And if you could, what would you change it to? Don't forget to like the video. If you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more. Or tell me if you like me bringing Ashley back on. Let's do it again, right?
Yeah,
Get her
why
to come
not?
on again. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.
Bye.
Hey, don't just watch Random Thoughts, be a guest. Email me at thedmarie82@gmail.com and tell me what you want to talk about. Right, I don't smoke, but like, why is my lip turning